on this pillow, relaxing for a moment. Hello. Ah, oh, they make me sick. They always have to, whenever you start the live, you don't say block the video, and then it pops on your funny looking face. Oh, y'all make me sick. Hi, everybody. So there. Yeah, I'm still waking up. But good morning. So beautiful. Now, what I'm getting is, and this is kind of how society works. Good morning. And I need to slow down because I heard for some reason you need to wait before you start speaking. So, oh, bless the Lord, oh, my soul. Oh, bless the Lord, oh, my soul. I'm already famous in God's eyes. So absolutely don't come on here hoping out of 8 billion people, those little 3 people that y'all let come to my life. At least that I see. It can make me happy. I mean, make me rich. Y'all can calm down. Even with 1,000 subscribers, these little babies in the background have dumbed down the channel. So y'all can rest y'all little weary hearts and minds thinking, oh my gosh, she's making money. No, I'll give you that because I'm wealthy. Beyond the illusion of money. You all right? It's okay. It's okay. It's all an illusion, baby. Wealth is a God thing. God is the wealth. He's the currency that He allows these kids to put on paper that they assigned a value to. And then say, oh, we could buy humans. Oh, we can buy jets and planes. And we're the only ones because no one else can reach these numbers. God said, not good morning. So this is Laverne and Shay. This is Daily Divine Guidance 9774. It's been 2 minutes. And so here in society, let me slow down because I don't write things down mostly. But people always want things to seem so astronomical to a certain demographic. Whatever they decide, that something is just unreachable for them. They just can't achieve it. And they should feel like tink ticks because the truth is, the people behind this foolishness are the tink ticks. Why do you want to hinder anybody? What's the real reason? You want somebody to feel special and left out. What is the psychological disconnect in your brain that makes you want to single out certain people? It's very childish. You don't care how old you are, how much money you got, and how much you can achieve with the other brainless people, heartless folks. Is it an experiment? Doesn't matter. Point is, in God's eyes, you're the wealthiest person because you understand that God made everything, including these little babies with the slow brains that always want to play with people. And this is how you get to heaven. There are systems, and I'm not even talking about these rich people. I don't know why y'all keep equating things to rich people because somebody's talking about wealth. They didn't create it. God is wealth. He gave us power to get Him. And people abuse it because they're ignorant, listening to the devil that God also made and created. And the metals that people say represents Lucifer. And the books they try to write, you see, there ain't no books about Lucifer because he's a duplicate of God. He just failed. God said, punishment, go down there with them humans. And he said, well, shoot, great. Good farming. These knuckleheads don't listen to you. So they can listen to me. I want to play you. I want to play God. That's why I got kicked out. So let me go and trick some people. And they fall into it, teach their kids. The devil ain't got nowhere for you to go but hell. He can give you the whole world down here. He can promise you everything. And when you close your eyes, all that gets snatched and you're going to hell. But God gives you something. All He simply asks you to do is say God is good and tell somebody else wholeheartedly that, hey, this is the right path. But the devil keeps trying to trick people with the hardship program. Oh, it's hard though. Oh, it's going to be hard because look at all the things we can steal to get so quickly. Why it taking you so long? You should come with us. They ain't got nothing. It's the wizard game. You go down there, ease on down with the dog, and you meet all them folks, and you realize they toe up just like me. And they got everything they need, just like I did going down this freaking road. Wait a minute. Just to meet the wizard and realize I had everything I needed in the first place within us. We need to go get no heart. We need to no get no loan. We God gave us the abundance. We are the abundance. We are the smaller creations of God. But the system, and I ain't talking about rich people, the system that the devil sets up is to convince you that you're not enough, that you need to lean on other people, that you need to make deals with people, that you, and I'm not saying that's relevant, but it's the context. Hey, you give me all your kids and I'll give you wealth. Hey, you go and commit a crime and kill your whole family, and we'll set up insurance policies. And then we'll give you all the riches, at least 1%. Do you know how much that is? And people fall for it. Being greedy and needy, there's never a good time to kill, steal, and destroy. Except you've brought this to God. You've brought this to the law. You did all your due diligences. If you are a law enforcement person, you absolutely also have due diligence. From you discovering something to you investigating something to you recording something to whatever your job is and whoever you're supposed to pass that on as a baton, not mix matching. Well, I don't like that person. They black. They probably lying. Ha ha ha. So we're not going to do too much. But this is just a document I got. You know that little stash we got when we put all these in the garbage can, pal. Because we don't care about their lives. Yeah, I think this is where they go. Oh, ha, ha. Next. I see right there. You messed up. If you do your job the way God said it, which is to serve and protect all lives for justice for all, period. No jadedness, no partiality, no weirdness of your personal preference. Now, maybe that person is a jerk, but it's not for your job to decide. You're not the judge and you're absolutely not the investigator. So you shouldn't be having too much to say about something someone called you to assist with. I hear people all day. They stopped it because they listened to me. Law enforcement listens to my lives. White House folks listen to my lives because they want to. Somebody reported me as a, a global terrorist threat. Little bitty me, single black, 5'1" since I've been super chubby with the stress and the stuff people put in my food to poison it. Super chubby, short. I was 5'2". Listen, ain't no big deal, is it? I'll tell you a joke, but maybe later. Sat up here and told these folks I was a witch. I'm doing witchcraft. I'm selling kids. I'm sex trafficking. I'm doing I touch kids. I eat kids. I kill. I poison people. I plot and plan schemes. Just where all the people phones stealing, killing, destroying. I'm responsible. One person, and supposedly I'm teaching my kids. Really? God is mad. I'm telling you, y'all talking about the government just doing some democratic stuff. Those people know who you are. They've been watching us for a long time. They know each and every person. This is why I'm confused about the crime. It's like they're picking and choosing which crimes they're going to really respond to. Because I'll say it again. Most of the dark skinned folks and some of them other folks, they don't care who you are, they're greedy. And ain't talking about government today. I'm just saying it's a system thing the devil set up. Y'all need to stop acting like we're talking about people. When we say government, it don't mean the people per se. It is a machine. What do you not understand? This thing was set up years ago that automatically, when you put in reports, there are boxes that certain people are not going to get any help. It ain't even people. It is. But it's like it's such a system, people just follow it. They don't even know why. They just blindly follow it. This is what I'm saying. People under 35, they don't even get it. They just do what they're told when they come in. They take the oath and they just do what they told. And they can know in some cases this stuff is wrong. But that's the system for over 100, even 10,000 years. It ain't just started. They've been longer than that. This is the devil, always in stuff. And it takes the righteous to say no more. Where they at? I know I ain't the only freaking one. Got all these demon dogs out here with them click, click, click nails and them ostrich eyebrows, cussing because they can't control it. They said that with this. Mother, killing themselves. Thinking it's cute. You up here trying to save people's lives. Don't eat that garbage. It's not real food. I'm going to at least feed my kids because they know your kids not with you because they sitting there watching you too. Demons. At least I got my kids. Yeah, mine are grown. And they're educated. They got college degrees. And what your fat kids doing? Eating that garbage. Trashy just like that. Listen, my point is, eating trash. And you mad I'm saying something. Are you fat? Okay, see, stupid. Once again, it's not the foods I'm eating. It's the fact that mentally retarded people like you that sit up and judge other people. Or once again, they pull up and they instantly think, oh, that's one of them little stereotypical fat, loudmouth women that's aggressive. Here you are, literally being fried every night. And the demons are happy about it because they're demonic and they're going to hell. Already desensitized, a part of the system, already programmed out. Eat the garbage, shut up, pretend you got some money. Go ahead and get the real estate. We're going to kill your kids for once you die because you're a demon too. We're going to steal your junk. You're a demon. Easy target. Now, I don't know what possessed these people to come after me. I guess they ignorant didn't know. And they time out that system, people. Talking about everyday little leg folks. I won't say this again. We go stop. Some of us are literally the originals of the folks that were already here for so many centuries, so many years, eras, whatever. And they've been killing these people off since whenever. Threw them folks into Section 8. That is my opinion. Some of these people ended up in DCFS because they killed the mamas and the daddies. Some of them people had kids with those pretty girls. All that pretty black shiny hair, innocence, fear. Some people feed off of fear, especially women looking frightened. You know, killed off the big chiefs, poison, chickenpox was it? Not y'all. Of course, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all under 30. But them folks over 70, some of them know about that. Just saying. They lived in that era. Okay, if they black or white. Them folks remember people being lynched and hung, all that stuff. It was common. And they still got that mentality. Okay, if they the black person that was being victimized and probably controlled now to be fearful and do what people say. Or some folks that usually do stuff. Race is not the issue. It's a system. So when you come into certain things, the rules that they created when they came over here and deputized themselves, who's they? Okay, let's play that game. They had already started killing people. They had already lynched. They had already killed the mamas and daddies, killed the babies, took the babies, kept the babies when they fell out the womb. Sometimes pulled the kids apart just to show to other people, yeah, this is what's next if y'all don't do what we say. That's terrorizing to people. One lady after 1865, it's supposed to be ended, sitting here having a family with her husband and them Turners. That's my family last name. Rich people got money, land, minding their business. Somebody came into their business, their life, did something. A man that was a different race and killed the husband, I think. And he was doing something, and she went down there and just said, hey, look, have you not done enough? Let it go. Stop. This is 1920 something. 1865 said, stop trying to oppress people, act like you better than them by law. Here over here in the whole 1900s, still 2025, same BS, death mode, using military, using KKK, cartel, mob. Who's that? Don't even matter. Still doing stuff. Organizing people should be attacked. People doing stuff, you try to record it. You only get a part of it. You can't make people, oh, repeat that part. Hold on, let's go back. Repeat that part. Ain't none of that. You pick it up where you see it, where you can get it. People, I like they'll take the phone and you will throw it somewhere. They don't care. They will come after you. This lady right now is saying how she was dating this man of a different nationality. She's not a bad looking girl. She's an older lady now. Same similar thing, look like what I'm going through. But I can't put my face around the people that this could possibly be. Because it don't make sense. These bums need some psych ward jackets. Nobody ever discovered that? No, because they have friends in the system. Judges, lawyers. I promise you, there is a person that is helping fathers that ain't about not the crackhead Negroes or people, men with mental problems and all kinds of stuff. They're allowing these men to sit up here and stalk women because they left. Trying to get custody of the kids. Trying to get the child support behind the woman's back. They ain't paying you, but somehow then went to a whole nother state that was planned and plotted through people they know to sit up here and try and challenge your child support with their raggedy sister that they got kids with and his mama. Grandma on passed. She don't gone. She gone. And then you trying to figure out what's going on. Why I haven't gotten any payments? What's up? What's up? Somebody put your name on something, said you somebody else. You don't know which group did this because only your family got access to your stuff and your kids and got brainwashed. So they over here stealing, your stuff. Everybody tearing up your stuff, been like that since you lived before your kids came, before all these other folks came, before any of this happened, when it was just you and your siblings and your mammy and them. People was messing with your stuff, taking shoes, tearing up your stuff. Two different age groups, three different generations. I don't mean like you was the child, the mother, and a granddaughter of somebody. Just different age groups here. And everybody's immature. And you have to learn how to swim in the sea of goofiness. It's goofy. People can wake up and think they're gonna make your life miserable. Because it's something that a whole adult when you was a kid didn't catch and didn't even recover. Just everybody deemed you as the monster. So you had to grow up isolated. Couldn't have friends, couldn't go nowhere, couldn't do nothing. You survived. It's okay. You ain't need to be out there. But then they was getting pregnant, drugs, everything. Not saying they were bad people, but they was kids being exposed to a lot of grown stuff. You didn't get that exposure. It's pretty sheltered, reading books and learning things about electronics and this and the other. And they thought they was punishing you. You was in a whole world of history, science, social studies, life. You was observing all of that stuff. But people was taking from you. And God was study downloading you with all this stuff people couldn't take. Knowledge. Oh, we'll mess her brain up then. We'll make her slow. We'll zap her brain. What is wrong with these people? So then they hook you up with a baby daddy. This fool ain't got no sense. He ain't got no morals. He been out here in these streets being homeless with his mama. And I ain't blaming her. How does a woman get pregnant as a kid or a young adult and she can't get no help? It wasn't her fault. A lot of girls are tossed out here too early because their mama didn't have anything. Like society don't care about women. Here I am trying to march for the hoes and they mad. All on YouTube talking smart, trying to make sure they not up here prostituting, selling their souls, and doing things they shouldn't be doing, even online. Signing contracts that says, I own your kids and you. Just make this money for the rent this month. And you got to keep going. You got to show up when I say show up and do what I said. Permanent, long-term contract. And if you get off, you're probably going to get off the planet or have some hardships. But you're talking smart to me because I want to start a housing program so you ain't got to put on them click nails and them dragging eyelashes. Get out here prostituting, play games people like me for money. You can't tell me you feel good. You up here calling another woman the B word and hoe and all this other stuff. You can't convince me that you that slow. You don't even know these people. You just bit them up. So effortless. It's cute, ain't it? You going to hell. So my point is, they know that some of you guys own this property. They've been watching y'all. It's systematic. They've been systematically watching the people that actually own stuff that's supposed to get their stuff. Finally, it's true. Everybody know that the Indians were killed off, whoever they are, whatever your name, don't matter. These folks that were settled here, happy, running things very well oiledly. And these folks came out here with all the machines, all these processes, all these contracts, all this changing up stuff for their convenience. I'm not knocking anybody, but that's what happened. And you keep some of y'all still great grandkids or whatever, and people steady leaving wills, praying that one day you get your stuff, but then somebody kill them, separate you from them. They send in letters, you get the letters when you was younger, but during the time when they're older and they want to say, "Hey, this is yours," between your raggedy family and whatever government workers they know. Somebody else end up buying it, pretending you dead or whatever. Because God ain't gonna just let people continue to do stuff. Now it has to be on paper. And people trying to dig to try to find out, people discover. Well, damn. There are actual documents that prove and show that those natives did have some form of documents. And they did have children. And they did have grandkids. And they did leave stuff. And somebody's back harboring the documents as if they are monumental documents that no one is ever supposed to know. It happened so long ago. It's buried. Who cares, right? Somebody found them and said, oh, all these people own all this property. They don't look like the people that. And then if you trace it, all them folks probably in Section A. All them folks over here, over there, own territories. Different states, different places, moved around, shifted, killed, targeted. I promise you there is a direct link. Somebody discovered that certain targeted people are people that actually own land. They're not supposed to know though, because their kids are getting picked off. They're getting sick, bald head, unloved, isolated, beat, tested on like garbage. Oh, it's just a test on me. Oh, she's just a mama. We can get the kids. We just need her. We need to take her parts. We need to pick her brain. She seems smart, but she's on the list. What list? Of people whose fathers and mothers were wealthy, or relatives, or people that knew about what was happening in the early 1900s and observed it, became judges in various things, watching some of the kids, particularly what society said you can't interact. And some people were with that. Not that they were racist, they was following what said was possible, what was said that was said. The wives even said, if you got black kids, you say you got black, not in this lifetime with my dead body. So when they die, they finally, something in them, I didn't protect you. I wasn't there for you. But in my death, my little black kids, I'm leaving you something. Oh, Lord, hell breaks loose. Now, all of a sudden, you're the real target. They ain't just that mobile targeting you. Now you like a whole big old, we got to go kill her. We got to kill the kids. They can't get this. Some of these people were very heavily involved in law enforcement here in Chicago. Them wealthy men that had you in their heart and mind, they might not have been your father. They say they are. Bye, folks. You don't look white. How'd that happen? I got a theory. Don't worry about it. You'll find out. Sat up here and put you on a list back in the 1800s before you was born. Said your folks were slaves after they came and put a paper together that said you don't matter. Came over here and just wrote up a paper, put you a name on it. Gave you a name. Not your Chickasaw name. Not your Chicago name that you was given. A name that had their last name in some cases. Ooh. These are mine. Mm-hmm. And if you were born either to them or some of their relatives, again, you get their last name. They might even change your first name because of a what? Nurse. White nurse. You're not white. Well, you are partially, but still. You're not European. You're not Swedish, German. You don't look it. But your mom was probably Native. Her father was probably Native. Her mother. And they little folks. But no, they said you're just black. You're just black. You're a Negro. You're from Africa. No, you're not. And we ain't debating all that. We don't care. Point is, they put your name on a document and say, use mine. That's the crazy. How are you going to walk up to somebody and just say, bring your ass me? You're going to be in my house. Oh, you don't speak my language. How? What does how mean? How? Hi. Come on over here. How is another word. That's an Asian word. I don't know. I don't care. Listen. How you just gonna drag me by my black hair and scalp me, guard, get doggone, almost, and say I belong here? Now remember, people were observing this. People coming over and heinously killing parents, grandparents, taking stuff. At some point, it continued naturally. They had to keep getting it off. People started trying to figure out how to defend themselves. Trust God, started getting chopped down. Oh, we can't do that. That's heinous. Okay, let's just make something sick and give it to them. Pillowcases, whatever, blankets, whatever, food, poison from them cold countries, of pharmaceuticals, cocaine, heroin, whatever, chickenpox, whatever, syphilis, polio, whatever. So people are under this what cage. Gotta be always watched. Why? We just felt like it. So we can't do it physically no more. Can't put them in chains of things. But we can create a system that keeps them blocked from wealth and people with it. I tried to go to school several times, and somehow people were paid literally. I'm looking at the same thing. It hasn't stopped. I don't care who does it. Somebody's been paying people to literally scare me out the school, scare me off the job, or just tell people something bad about me that's not true. I'm a sweetheart. God gonna get you. And all liars should have a part in the lake of fire. You're so smart. I tell you, the devil be tricking people and making fools out of them. Well, if you just lie, if you just say this, if you just go over there and do that, what is this about? Justice. Anybody mad at nobody? Some people are. People are tired of being killed off, pushed out. We're looking at politics right now. This ain't got nothing to do with titles, by the way. Because if you think about it, y'all not listening. The reason why it stays generally with the wealthy people is because they're related on both sides and they share similar sex trafficking ideas. Believe it or not, they share similar ideas about money, identity. Okay, how much they fight. Some degree they still kissing freaking family members. Okay, how bitter it gets. It's like the freaking McCoys and Hatfields, whatever. And folks married into the family somehow, and we would never know. It says a whole bunch of them. They look totally different, and they are relatives. You never know. I know I've said it. Nobody listens to me. I'm crazy. So I'm stop talking about it. These people are making deals about certain things, and on the stage, they can't get along. Oh my God, they can't get along. Politics is for divisions, not for unity. I know y'all don't care about that. So some of these people were taught since Section 8. It should have been TPs and reservations, but that's played out. So no, you don't look like me. If I put on the right makeup or whatever, that's why they keep messing with my face. I look like a straight native. I look straight up like European folks to a mix with a whole bunch of stuff down through the years. Who cares? Point is there a point? Right. Some of y'all got wealthy folks that worked real hard in the system, or people that cared about you. They were judges that understood in the 60s that people still were not free, even after 1865. They knew systematically that you were scheduled to get off the planet. Maybe they protected you because they knew that in their heart they felt responsible for your life. And because of history, I'm telling you that shit is about to flip. People say a white's home. It's what it is what it is. It's the truth. It ain't hatred, it's the truth. Am I mad? I'm over here being fried by some mentally ill, I'm sure it's white person that's funding this HIT, and white ain't no race. Me being fried every night. These military devices are not for nigglets. I doubt if there's a niglet that is authorizing this. And I'm not saying it's because they don't have any money. No, this is like some KKK mess. It's cartel mess. Some mob activity. That everywhere I go, So they trying to blame baby fathers and stuff. These people be stalking women, period. It's sad how society treats women. Like I said, I don't care how well you do, they're always still going to get the money or you still struggling. Okay, how well you doing? You could be doing better. But we're smart. Without us, men wouldn't even be here. And they resent us, hate their mothers. All women. Everybody got a problem with women. Oh, you're just for sex. You're just for sex. People, women steady trying to stand up, say, I'm here for more. God didn't create me as just no baby maker, which is cool. It wouldn't be a population without women. Real, authentic humans. I know y'all can clone of weirdos. Since they make. Is that God? Really? For what? What's the purpose of making people look like other people? What? I'm gonna let it go. Some of y'all were supposed to get y'all documents centuries ago, and you never did. And people just watched you while they're making money off of your land, acting like you are the problem, as long as you're alive. Then they get your family out involved for a little change and act like the family is the worst thing. It's them doing it. It's that no, in the background. It's a demon pack of fools. And they don't look like y'all. But who's supposed to go to jail? A rich man's past is a poor man's wealth. Hey, go and tell them people we got some money. They ain't got to know who sent it. We'll get them 500,000 slowly. If they do this and that and get rid of that one and harass them and do this, do that. Just get on the machine. See if they got some ideas. Oh, I got this business idea. I've been making this machine. They play it. It gives so much pain because it's ill built. But the psych wards thought, oh, that's good. That's good. And the person's like, what? They probably bought this idea from this person. And they probably got the idea from you. As a kid, some you said, and you said, and they put it on the market, tried to make it behind your back. And it didn't necessarily work because it wasn't their idea. But dealt with electricity or something with generators or something. But it generates things that the military finds. Tickle bunny laughter. And they actually do this and causes you a lot of discomfort. And they think that's fun. And they tried it on you. And you over there again, and they keep tweaking it. Oh, she could smell it. Okay, so we gotta work on exhaust. Oh, she said it wears off in a few days. We gotta work on that. Oh, well, we can't have the machine visible, but we could put it inside the bed. But where the cord gonna go? We could use batteries. Just crazy. Everywhere you lay stuff vibrating. Now they got it in them pillow material. And you stay trying to figure out what. And they got all this military stuff from the psych ward of harassing you for what? Because they deemed you unnecessarily the owner of something? Or wait, what's the word? Incompetence. They don't even know you. They watched you and think they know you. So you're supposed to be getting all this land. I don't care if it's Navy Pier, downtown area, where they put all them buildings up as if it's theirs, downtown area, where y'all originally sat in this whole Chicago area, whole state of Illinois. Y'all folks supposed to be sitting here. And these people came over and put their own chiefs in, their own governors, their own this and that. And they run there like you invisible. Oh, just go get on Section 8. Oh, you don't want that? Oh, they blocked you. Well, we don't care. We got your land. Don't care how you and your kids fare. Out here working like a president of the United States to get stuff done for your family. And they go, oh, that ain't nothing. How about you just sit down? How about we take your kids? What is the purpose of all of this? You had already stole property. You making money. You a billionaire. And there's people out here that need help and all you can think of is what you was told to think of. family good, and there's people out here crying for help in your own family, sitting with all them billionaires, in meetings with former mayors and and they can't even help you with a housing room for your kids. All that money. And you probably own the whole state of Illinois just by birthday. They running it like a casino. Highest bidders. Oh, you can't play because you win all the time. You can't play. You can't come to a casino. You're not invited. Why don't we run you to Wisconsin or something where that person's family stole the property and bought it, or say they did? Yeah, they want to make their own documents saying they actually bought the thing, and they still selling and selling and selling to the other billionaires. While you out here on the ground on your teepee almost. What's it called? A tent now. They don't care. The people that's on the ground is most likely the people that actually own it. I promise you that. They see you as carnage, experiments, peasants, people with small, essential jobs, evil. I don't think you'll ever come back into what you need because they've been doing it for so long. All in the White House, black folks supposed to own it. They came and took it, built the little house, put themselves in it, appoint who they like. All these good people like me that could be a president. Oh, God forbid, I'm dark skinned and I'm a woman. And I'm just as capable as anybody to be up there. But they deemed you're not. Oh, it'll never happen in history, right? Well, I got a feeling y'all need to get ready for y'all first black woman that the people gonna want. I don't know who the frick that is. I got a feeling. And this is why people are pursuing people so hard. God is ordaining people to bring a change. And again, these people are not going to be brutes like the others, but they're going to absolutely let people know. Absolutely. You've been trespassing, acting a whole ass. We ain't going to pursue you, but if you pop up, we're popping out with authority. And we ain't waiting on no cops. I thought all that going to be replaced. Y'all not listening. God is going to ordain. Now again, the little knuckleheads out here is going, oh, she a delusion. Oh Lord. Ooh, it may not be in your lifetime. You might not live. So moving forward, ask God what you're supposed to be doing while you're here. Because I asked him that to 200 something so I could see it. I mean, very well in the next 4 years, there could be billionaires that's sitting in meetings going, this is who we're promoting. And we're going to put everything on it. This lady went and said and listened to her. Yeah, she got flaws. She mad. But we believe in the right environment and with the right training and with the right support. The fairness that she possesses and the oversight that she sees, we absolutely bring her in. We're going to support her. This old antish garbage that's been going on, don't stop that. This is foolishness. A good person is a good person. A person that can run a country is a person that can run a country. It's not based on gender or skin. And this lady represents that, period. She is up here with the best of them. Somebody unpeeped you, girl. Somebody unpeeped your game. They want you up there. They want you up front and center. And they're going to assist you with being what you need to be physically, mentally, financially. They're going to support you. And them old antigens, the women are not qualified or women should stay silent and they shouldn't run things and beat their head. This ain't even political. It's spiritual and it's personal. People are going to promote somebody worldwide because they want to do business. Well, did you hear me say people in other countries and sat down and watched you? They watched you grow because they know your folks, the original folks that were doing business with them. And you one of them kids. And they're saying, I like the way they family did business. She got to be a good person too. Hello, who are you? We need you to stand up, baby. We need you. Somebody walk her around, walk her around, walk her around. Oh yeah. Hallelujah. Walk around, walk. Yeah, that's Donald Lawrence. What's it called? It's Your Time. He was calling Miss Karen Clark Sheard. Now that'd been nice. If I was to get in, I would have called her. Sing something like that. It's your time. Or maybe I'll call Donald. I ain't gonna be with him. We went to the same church and he'd be like, hey, what's up? Because you see each other all the time. We're in the same room. He's cool. Yeah, maybe I'll call him and he have his group to sing that song. I love that song. It's one of my favorites. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about myself being president. So, point is, people don't want you to get it, but God said, it's your time. Whatever's yours, it's your time, man. And remember, if you expire in this lifetime, God is bringing you back, baby. Your spirit don't die. Your body does. Nothing they can do. And they won't be here. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying it's time. So yeah, you get your rest. You get ready. Somebody need a spiritual rest. People picking up on it. They feel the change. Some believe, some don't. It don't matter. Yeah, some of these people not gonna be here. They're gonna smoke their little lungs out. They're gonna get programmed up and out. Go to the system. Slaved. They're probably not gonna see it. Because they're gonna be over there. And another system. It's gonna be a split in systems. All the people that agree with the Jezebel method, they're gonna have their own Armageddon wherever they be at. People that believe in God, God has promised you milk and honey. Period. Right here on earth. So yeah, get ready. You have a lot of people consulting you. You have a lot of people coming to you. You have a lot of people saying, this is yours, this is yours, this is yours, this is yours. There's going to be a few people going, wait a minute, wait. But we did this for 60 years. Back then, I'm only 50. Which one? I don't know you, but yeah, but. Some of the stuff going to be over 100 years. Trying to tell you. We've been doing it, and God is just telling you, make executive decisions not based on feelings. Do you know that? No, you don't. Do you know the word ethics? No. But we, it's like, but I don't know you. You never came to me. But, yeah, but you was using my information, my stuff to do it. So, what do you want from me? Well, can we make a deal on me so I can keep? And I would say, no. Because again, you don't know their worth ethics. They stole from you and tried to kill you, get you out of here. So why would you do business with them? Why would you say, oh, okay? I say snatch all your stuff. Go through it and decide what you want to keep with an expert and what you don't want to keep. And figure out if you're going to keep it, how you're going to hire new people. Because you're going to a whole nother place. Well, I don't say a whole nother place, but you're going to be in a whole nother place in life. Okay. However it works. Damn, peeps you out. So whatever this is, remember, people in other countries and things don't even want to do business with motherfuckers. And they're probably going to be like, well, we're going to stay in place and we're just going to give you an ambassador. Age now. And some of the other countries or these other partners or whatever, this could be YouTube and other partners. Nobody freaking out. Whatever's going on. They want to make sure that whatever business they do, you're literally the person they're communicating with. So, like, this would be representative of you finding out that you literally own a few states or the whole United States, literally, on paper. Because remember, this is one united front. People just came over and started dividing it up and buying and selling and cutting it up and putting their name on it and changing names of states and territories and eliminating all the cultural stuff. Some of it they left. They didn't care. Oh, it's cool, whatever. This was one nation. It wasn't divided at all. Everybody knew their roles. They knew their places. They visited. They traveled. People came through. Got things gonna get ate, bartered, and went on. People came over here with that war. What is it? Big bank took little bank. So God says restoration, reclamation is all that clay. Again, some of these people ain't even gonna live to see it, so don't worry about it. It ain't for everybody. It's absolutely not. Some of you heathens are gonna be stuck in the start parts of whatever, where it's just he. That's what you chose. That's what you signed up for. And people like me steady saying, "Hey, in order to receive some things, you're gonna have to have a better frequency. We see you eat Twizzlers, we see you today, but overall, I try to intake better stuff, and that's why they give me a shot. I know what foods to eat. That's why they're trying to get people to cook for me. I know how to heal myself. I know what foods work for me, and my body heals naturally. But somebody gave me something, some mad scientist, where the weight holds no matter what. And then they put stress on it, so the cortisol grows, and y'all send up a judgment. And I'm gonna say it again. This military level harassment and stress is not for the weak. I should have been dead. So if the trade off was a big stomach, you shut the F up. And a bald head, I'll take it. I'm supposed to be in the ground. This ain't no joke. These people crazy. What they trying to kill little old you for? Because people supposed to be getting their land. They call me crazy. I'm saying it again. I'm looking at all the stories I heard as a kid. I'm looking at the faces. I'm looking at the women. I'm looking at the land that I know is agricultural, and it could be in more than one place. Families move a lot. I got family right up there now in Paris. Don't worry about how I know it. They didn't just newly move there either. Maybe from Texas. It's maybe one or two cousins that are sitting up there for some reason. Why? Because your daddy was European and he had ties to Queen Elizabeth. Could have been a duke or something, or an honorable member of the family, or somebody that called you daddy, and they let that go with the queen. She don't need to know. She don't need to know. She don't need to know. But he had land up here, but he's from Germany. But due to the concentration camp, folks have moved up to Europe and settled and had land there and this, that, and skip and the other. And now other folks don't want you to know that. Plus, they had stuff down here as a judge, connected to the cops. People knew about you. You didn't know. But God is telling you, yeah, that's part of your story. You don't have all the details, but yes, after 50 years, people are like, this is not a long time. That's not a long freaking time. A lot can happen in 365 days. I don't know why that's impossible to believe. Especially when people are in their 70s recently. And who knows how many centuries ago people were living and stuff and people just took it. Oh, she don't need it. Oh, she don't need it. And you think it's just these little hood folks, you know, yeah. The little brown people you've been running around with for 50 years. Oh, no, it is deep. So why is YouTube connected to this rock and whatever else blocking you from making revenue? Are they using your land to make wine and your family can know? And they just need to eliminate you so they can get some cuts instead of just trying to get your whole land and let you know. Because you know how to get your job. And you're going to speak up. But don't tell her. She don't need no verification. She don't need no proof. We're just going to come here with a contract and get her to try to get her to sign something so we can't really kill her. We don't really want to get in. And I say no deal. I already said it. I don't know y'all. Y'all didn't come to me from the get-go. Then no. So that's a child. Right? If that's the case. Because again, what's all this egregiousness? What is the purpose of all this military police activity around me and my kids? Why? Because we eat Twizzlers. Let me go buy some.